We'll drink a drink to Eric the King, the King, the King. He's the leader of our football team. He's the greatest French footballer that the world has ever seen.
I like Eric because he's a genius.
He's got a charisma about him. You just know he's different, obviously because he's been brought up differently, a different culture. But just some people call it arrogant. The way he just like walks onto the pitch, you can tell he holds himself differently.
When Leeds came to Old Trafford for the first time with Eric in the side, didn't know anything about him really. He was just new signing, French player, and during the game the ball came over and he was on the edge of the box and he just like flung himself in the air, did an overhead kick, and Schmeichel saved it. But I just thought it was just fantastic. I mean, I love watching players like that, and I just stood up and clapped it. Like a few people were looking at me and thinking, you know, what are you doing? Why are you clapping a Leeds player? But I couldn't believe it myself. I was stood up clapping a Leeds player. So I thought, yeah, he must have something special, this fella.
My children don't call me Dad, they call me Eric. We've even got a cat, that's called Eric.
On the field, it's almost unreal. Some of the things that Eric does. Superb overhead kicks, remarkable back flicks. I'm sure the guy just takes the...
My best moment, I think, of Eric Cantona was when he kissed the United shirt for the very first time. I think that really got to all the hearts of all the fans.
Even when Eric misses an open net, he still stand there with his hands on his hips and he'll stick his chest out, and he still wants 45,000 people to look at him. I mean, most players will just want to keep their head down and keep a low profile for a while, but he still wants everyone to look at him even when he's missed a sitter.
Last year when it was the FA Cup final and he came to take one penalty and the referee moved the ball and he just walked straight back to it, and I thought, you know, surely it must make him more on edge, but he didn't. He just walked up and just took it and scored.
It's very cool and calm in situations like that. I mean, apparently on the second penalty, Dennis Wise made him a bet that he'd miss, bet him £100 for him to miss, and he just slotted it in exactly the same place as he's put the first one. He just doesn't... I know, like I said before, he gets hot-headed and loses his temper in certain occasions, but when it really does count, he is very calm.
Well, I've got a tattoo identical to the one on Eric Cantona's chest. I was flicking through the Manchester United magazine and to my surprise I noticed he had a tattoo. It's an Indian chief, like a warrior type person, which basically to me best describes Eric as a warrior. I immediately, without any thought, went out and had the tattoo done at my local tattooist.
The fans are wonderful, everybody knows that. Themselves know that. And we know that. We feel that at every games. And we won the double last year and the championship the year before with their help.
The relationship I have with the fans is one of respect for them. When you see people waiting in the rain for an hour after training, and you know they have been watching the training for about an hour, and then they wait for another half hour in the rain while you are having a shower so they can get an autograph. You cannot refuse. I'm surprised that people wonder about this, because as far as I'm concerned, it's normal. Sure, when you go and sign an autograph, you also have to spend a quarter of an hour in the rain signing it. At that moment you might be busy. Someone might be waiting for you at home, I don't know. But you have to spend that quarter of an hour. It's an obligation. It isn't an unnecessary obligation. You don't do it for any gain in particular. You do it because that's the way it has to be.
En France, on n'est pas comme ça, par exemple. Mais le supporter n'est pas comme ça non plus. Moi, en France, il m'est arrivé de refuser de signer des autographes, il m'est arrivé de critiquer violemment le public. Parce qu'il n'y a pas d'amour, il n'y a pas de passion, quoi. Tu donnes jamais rien et tu veux qu'on te donne.